I told him we don't used to sleep. It made him think Jesus Christ. You're actually watching it.
Yeah. I'm saying that if we don't sleep in the same bed today, don't talk to me again.
You are going to talk tomorrow. You will never make our stew.
The sleep and face that side.
Taking to people who sells cooking, zobo, and all that. How they clean it though? But glory to God, I don't pass that stage.
Dede and Joanna, on arriving their special room, acknowledged that tonight's party was a bomb. Although their dresses made it difficult for them to dance, like it was too tight, but they gave it their best. On reaching for an apple, they both screamed on how juicy the apple is, and Joanna said, "Yeah, you know, it's you've battled with hardship, any little thing, any little sweetness will be worth it." And from there, they started to discuss about something very juicy as well. So Joanna said that Jason J told her that she has been acting strange since she started going to the special room. That, another thing, when he tried to find out what goes on in that room, he made it all a suspense for him. That he wanted to know what they do over there. In fact, when he mentioned about sleeping, she said they do not sleep in that place. And he was so worried, like what's going on. And she then said that Jason J feels they watch the rest of the housemates from that room, and that he seemed a little worried and bothered. Meanwhile, let me divert a little bit. So, if you listened to the conversation between Culture and Jason J, when Jason J was telling Culture about the BJ that happened with Sultana, Jason actually believed that these guys watch the rest of the housemates where they are, because he made mention about how it happened last night, and when Joanna came out, that Joanna and Dede acted so strange and cold towards him, that he knows that definitely they must have watched what he did with Sultana. You know what they say about guilty conscience, right? Joanna and Dede discussed about tomorrow's eviction, or rather, should I say today's eviction, and who knows what it will bring. And Joanna said that honestly, her prayer is just to get to the final. And speaking about packing their clothes and getting things ready for tomorrow, they said they already packed before coming in here. So going out tomorrow, they won't even have a lot to pack. Now, speaking of Jason J, children of God. So Sultana insisted that the both of them must sleep together tonight. When I mean both of them, I mean Jason J and Sultana. And Jason was now telling Sultana, don't make it a thing. Don't make it a big deal, please. I'm serious now, please. Please don't make it a routine. And Sultana then told him that if you don't do that, don't talk to me again. And Jason was like, no, now you can't do that, Mind you that Jason is already having that feeling that Joanna and Dede spends the screen time watching what's going on in the house. So I guess this is why he was he's acting this way, trying to dismiss the whole sleeping together with Sultana. And then Sultana then told Jason that, see, if we do not sleep together tonight, forget about talking to me again forever in this house. And Jason said, no, you can't do that. That Sultana then proceeded to tell him, I can respect the fact that you don't want to, but then sleeping in different bed is just like, come on. Well, Jason J then proceeds to tell Sultana to remember that is this bare minimum week that made him to started sleeping on the same bed. That it wasn't happening before. That it's just this week that it started. And mind you, today is Saturday. And Sultana said it's a lie, that all he's saying, they are lies. That all she's saying is that if they do not sleep in the same bed today, he shouldn't talk to him again. And Jason kept on telling her, don't do that. Well, Sultana then said, okay, what is making you feel like we are going to do something if we sleep together? That's what she wants to understand. And if he doesn't explain or doesn't come to the bed tonight so they sleep together so he explain, he should forget about speaking to her in this house. Well, Jason J was like, I'll be speaking to you. You'd have not even made our stew. Well, the conversation then changed when Big Soso entered in between, and Jason J had to switch the conversation, talking about how his skin is peeling, that he has been using this X7, yet he's peeling. And Cohen also added to it, saying yes, that he noticed his skin is beginning to peel and there is this white blemish coming out from his skin. That the skin experts in the house should please explain to them, is it that the cream is taking time to get to know their skin, or is it that their skin is getting to know the cream? Like, somebody should explain what's going on, because this is the only cream he has been wearing since he came into the house. Well, away from these bedmates, so Culture helped Faith in tidying up the kitchen, and while at it, he selected the empty cans, packed them back, and was now explaining to Faith on how growing up he made money from these empty water bottles, that he usually pick them, sell them to recyclers, and they will pay him. Faith then proceed to inquire on how much, and Culture made mention of 1.5, how you pick a whole sack back, a bag, and you go there, they weigh it, and depending on the weight, they pay you sometimes 1,500, 1.5. And Faith is like, 1.5? What is 1.5? What can 1.5 even do? And this is Culture explaining to Doctor that 1.5 then are big money, oh, and that, do you know that people still do it now, that women do it, that there are families that do these things for a living. They gather these things, sell them. Some even sell to people that sell drinks like Zobo, Tiger Nuts, and all of that. And Faith is like, what? How do they clean it? I know he's already calculating jams, like he's already calculating jams that will be passed on through this thing. And he then told Culture, really, I'm proud of you, because there is more to you that meets the eyes. Thelma, ROOBOY, capable, worried about tomorrow, and they started to discuss eviction. And Thelma mentioned to them that, do you know that when some certain housemates are evicted, there are people who stop watching the show. That, for instance, during Level Up, that she stopped watching when Beauty got evicted. And I'm like, I know, man. Well, she said because she resonates with Beauty, that one thing about her is that she likes beautiful girls. She likes girls that likes to dress well, take care of themselves, look good. So it was only Beauty that resonated with her in that season. So when she got disqualified, she stopped watching. And K-Papa then asked what made them to disqualify. What happened? I guess K-Papa didn't even watch that season. And they now told K-Papa that she was chasing man. She fought for a guy and they disqualified her. I beg you, let me ask. If they evict your fave, will you stop watching the show? Have you ever stopped watching the show because they evicted your fave? I don't know. It's possible. This thing she's saying is possible. Because I can remember during Tacha's period, there were people that said they stopped watching when Tacha was disqualified. Even Erica's fans said they stopped watching when Erica got disqualified. But please, I want to hear from real humans this time around. Have you ever stopped watching because someone got evicted? If you have, please tell us in the comment section. Still on eviction tension, Dede and Kola moved towards where they exhibited pictures of housemates, and we are trying to figure out those that will be going tomorrow. Kola and Dede say quite alright, they know more than 2 people will leave tomorrow, but who knows who these 2 people will be. And they try to start measuring who is giving and who is not giving. And Kola said for him, he feel that maybe because Nigerians love drama, they will keep anybody that is bringing drama, because he's wondering why Sultana is still here. That is definitely because of the drama. And Dede was like, she's bringing drama now, they will be enjoying that. Well, Kola actually later took a long pause and said, is it even by drama that Kolani Badge was giving drama during her season? And Shebi Kolani still left. And Dede then proceeded to ask him, please, which week did Tolani Badge, leave the show? And he said, well, he can't remember her, but he just knows that drama to an extent will take you find the game. But well, he's tired of even calculating who will leave and who will not leave. Let them see what tomorrow will bring. And I guess that's better for them, because at some point Kola even lost a touch of the show and started asking Dede during their first nomination, who and who did they nominate and who left, forgetting that their first nomination, the first week they allowed them to nominate themselves, that was a fake one and nobody went home. So I guess at this point his head is already mixed up and full, so he does not even know where to start analyzing. But I always ask, why did they always reflect every about eviction after Saturday night party. Why do they wait from Monday to Friday, and then once it's after that party, everybody is worried and panicking? Who knows who is going home tomorrow? Well, I feel maybe the daily activities that come within the week do not give them that ample time to reflect on whether I'm going or not. Because had it been you actually do this reflection during the week, maybe you'll be up and doing and try to put up a show and even know if you will gather little or more votes for yourself. But anyway, guys, let's wrap it up. Remember to watch more videos on after party highlights. Please do well to turn on your post notification, and if this popped up on your timeline, please do well to check my channel and check if I already uploaded the remaining highlight videos. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I will see you in the next one. Please do well to leave a comment, subscribe, and share. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Huh? She dragged man. No, I come wake only bird. There's a only bird. We're being drama. This is drama. Like it's drama. Like
That cultural clothes dancing was what cool. When I say Coco, because I feel like because
there's a place where you go and buy this empty. Yeah. So those guys